Salut, je vais vous faire pour de l'année laissée par Rajiv Gandhi. L'éducation est la meilleure égalisateur de notre société. Elle doit être l'utile d'éliminer les différences de notre système social au fil de milliers d'années passées. I bet you didn't understand a word what I said. So I basically said that to emphasize on the importance of effective communication. So this is one of my favorite quotes by Rajiv Gandhi on education. He said that education must be a great equalizer in our society. It must be the tool to level the differences between the various social systems which have created this over the past thousands of years. So effective communication. I might be the smartest person here on earth, but if I can't convey that in a language everyone understands, it is of no use. And the language everyone understands is English. So why English? English is a universal language. It is the second language to most people in the world after their native languages. And in the years to come, it would be the most spoken language because, you know, China, they have made a rule that after 3rd grade, every children in China must study English. So the biggest population on earth is going to talk in English. So how efficient is English being taught in India? Let's see.
स्कूल वही है, क्लासरूम भी वही है, बस मास्टरनी साहिबा बदल गई है। लेकिन जरा इनका गुरु ज्ञान भी देख लीजिए। अब जरा एप्पल और मैंगो की स्पेलिंग भी देख लीजिए। और ये जनवरी फरवरी किस चिड़िया का नाम है? मैडम से सीख लीजिए। मैडम को संडे की स्पेलिंग नहीं आती।
संडे की स्पेलिंग क्या पढ़ाती हैं?
संडे का SANDE संडे, रविवार।
मैडम के एक साल में 360 दिन होते हैं।
एक साल में कितने दिन होते हैं मैडम?
एक साल में 12 महीने का एक साल होता है, 360 दिन का होता है।
और सिर्फ मैडम ही क्यों, जरा सर जी यानी मास्टर साहब का गुरु ज्ञान भी देख लीजिए। मास्टर साहब की जनवरी फरवरी कुछ ऐसी है। बड़ी मासूमियत से गुरुजी का ये अधकचरा ज्ञान अपनी अपनी कॉपी पर उतारते जा रहे हैं। कहानी है समस्तीपुर के एक प्राइमरी स्कूल की, लेकिन यकीन मानिए ये इकलौता स्कूल नहीं, ऐसे गुणी मास्टर पढ़ाते हैं। ये इकलौता स्कूल नहीं जहां पढ़ाने वाले टीचर पढ़ाने की बजाय खर्राटे लेने में मशगूल है।
I guess everyone got what was there in the video. Basically, the teacher didn't know how to spell Sunday, and then her year has 360 days, and then the other teacher, he can't spell the months of the year, and then another teacher in the same class, she was sleeping. And basically this is all happening in a government school in India. So this was a media coverage. So about 200 billion rupees is spent on government school education by the Indian government, and about the money spent on education, 90% of this amount, that is 250 billion, the taxes we pay, is given to teachers as their salary, and 25% of the teachers are absent on a daily basis. And from the teachers who come every day, there are only 50% of the teachers who actually teach, and from the video you know how well they teach. So why is there this problem? Why is that even a Prime Minister like Rajiv Gandhi couldn't ensure that the children in India could get good education, quality education, learn English? Why is it? It's because there is a hierarchy in the system. Say for example, I am the Prime Minister of India, I want to make a difference. So So just consider this pyramid of cans as the hierarchy. I'm trying to make a difference. I want to give quality education to all, and I'm trying to do the thing. I want to be the change. Nothing happens because there is no unity in the system. The whole system is not functioning as one whole body. But so what is the solution? Someone like you and me at the very foot of the hierarchy want to make a difference. We join hands and we try to be the change. Let's see what happens. The whole system follows us because big inventions, big changes are created at the foot of the hierarchy by people like you and me. So the bottom to top approach is the solution. Top to bottom is not. So the bottom to top approach is the MAD way. And what is MAD? MAD, Make a Difference. Make a Difference is India's largest youth volunteer network functioning in 20 cities, and we have 3,500 children and 1,000 plus volunteers working in these cities. We teach English to underprivileged children who need it the most, and we follow Cambridge University curriculum. So why the stress on English? Why English? English in one word means opportunity. It is the basic need for a person, for anyone in this world to have a good living, to have a white collar job, to provide his family with good food, good clothing, and a good living basically. And English is also one of the unspoken necessities of our society, like I would know. I'm basically from Pondicherry, so I used to study in this local school there, English medium school. Since there was a very big influence of the vernacular language, that is Tamil, amongst the teachers, they never really spoke in English in the class. So we ended up not speaking in English either. So when I was in 9th grade, my parents shifted me to this fancy school in Bangalore, international school. So what happened was, I was the only person who could express myself in English. On the first day, I was so excited. I want to make new friends. I want to settle down, and then I go for my first class. My first class, I don't have a pen. So my teacher told me to go borrow a pen from the next class because I was the only kid who was taking that class. So I go to the next class. I want to ask a pen, and I'm very nervous because this is the first time I'm addressing actual crowd in English. So I walk up, and then I asked for the pen. The whole crowd erupted with laughter. Guess what I asked? May I lend a pen? So what happened was, after that, no one even considered me as a soul. I was the butt of every joke. But now I'm here in front of you, able to give a speech, address a crowd in English, all because of the education I got from that fancy school. So the cost of my schooling, 4.5 lakhs per year. I'm not exaggerating, this is how the cost is there in India. There's a school in Delhi which takes about 12 lakhs per year. So it took my dad almost 25 years to give me this education because he felt that he wasn't given the education which he needed. So he wanted to give me the education. Now let's think about underprivileged children in India. Think about our kids, our MAD kids. Think about them. They are very poor. Some of them, they don't even have parents to care about them, to hope for their well-being. Think about them. How long will it take for them to get this quality education? Just think. So, who could fix this inequality and make a difference? The answer to this is make a difference, MAD. So what we basically do is, we teach them English. Our motto is to bridge the inequality in society through education. You must remember that we are different from other NGOs. We do not, pay for the kids' education, put them in a college, and also give them a job so that they get settled in life. That's not what we are doing. We are fixing the inequality in society through English. We give them the opportunity that they miss, and all these very privileged kids of India get, and we make sure there is no inequality in society. So that's what we do. So how does MAD work? Why is it unique, and how it maintains quality? MAD is a youth volunteer network run by youngsters like you and me throughout India. We function in 20 cities, and Chennai is also one of the cities. I'm from Vellore, and our educational partner is Cambridge University Press. So they provide us with the books. So this is one of the books we teach, and you can see the books. It's very colorful and it's simple, and it's been taught by our volunteers. It's very explanative. So make a difference. We spend 512 hours of teaching, because we're not going to teach English overnight. It's not going to be a 1-year project which we teach them and then they forget. It's not going to be like that. We select a bunch of our kids and then we sit them through a period of 5 years. 5 years, 512 hours of teaching. So that was our starters book, and then we have level 1, level 2, level 3 and level 4. So Cambridge English for schools is our curriculum, and guess what the fee we spend for these kids? Rupees 176 only. And the same books were followed in my fancy school in Bangalore for the kindergarten kids and the first grade kids, and guess what they paid? They paid 2.5 lakh rupees per annum. So the teacher to children ratio is 1:10. So I'll be teaching 10 of my children in my class for this period of 5 years. So if I can't commit to 5 years, I'll be teaching at least 1 year. And then the next year there'll be another teacher for them, but we'll continue the 5 years. So there are 46.6 million illiterate children in India between the age of 7 and 14, and 48.7 million college students in India today. Think about it. If I can teach 10 children of mine, and why can't you pick one children, college students like you pick one children, and if you educate one child, there will be no illiterate child in India in the years to come. So in MAD, we have dedicated and well-trained volunteers. We don't randomly go and whoever applies for MAD, select them. We don't do that. We have a 4-level recruitment process followed by a 3-level training process. That's when you become an actual MAD volunteer. Our volunteers are very dedicated to their work. What will you do on the day of your engagement? You will have a blast. You will enjoy your time. I bet you won't work on that day. But my friend, a fellow master, she on the day of her engagement was on a MAD call on her way to the church just before she got engaged. That's how dedicated we are. So what makes a MAD volunteer? Communication. You got to have good communication. Compassion and passion. You got to feel for what you do. Teaching skills. You got to have good teaching skills which will be taken care of by our training program. And the MAD quotient. So what is the MAD quotient? So that was this review of the MAD quotient. Actually we just do that, you know why? Because you got to love what you're doing. Just because someone is going to criticize on what you're doing, you should stop what you're doing. Why do you think I'm mad? Do I get paid in thousands? No, I get paid in millions. Millions of this and that and this. So in MAD, I love every breath of my life. I.K.A., the theme of the event, is just the beginning of being mad. So everyone here is mad. I'm very proud to be a part of MAD, and I thank TEDxStellaMaris for giving me this opportunity. So stay hungry, stay mad. Namaste and au revoir.